off, please. Thank you, because I'm like, what is that? Oh, all right. And that's probably the exit, right? So basically, okay. I want to see if there's anything for me to gather over here. There we go. Right click. I'm not gonna lie, I missed the whole controller thing right now, but whatever. If some of you on my friend list have on Steam have, oh, yep, some stuff. I love rewards for exploring. Have come to realize I have started a idle game. Don't worry, I'm not gonna make a game like a playthrough over. It's like you really can't. It would be like if you think my content is boring now, that would be like the most brain dead content ever. Make no mistake about that. That would be ugh. I was like, you need to keep that gameplay to yourself, brother. Probably have to get it from a return when I return here. Oh yeah, I played this. I played the base game at least. So I was looking up today like what order I should be playing this game. Technically, I should have started with Liana Song. I don't know if I'm gonna do an interlude with Liana Song, or what I may do is that when I get to the next state, once I recruit Liana, I'm probably gonna go ahead and jump into that DLC, Liana Song DLC, and then I'll continue with Origins from there. That's what I'm thinking. So this week is gonna be Origins, and then cause I never played any of the DLC, so that's gonna be like a totally new experience for me. And then I may end it with the whole, the one that's like a what if you played a Dark Spawn or whatever. Oh, that's where I don't want to be. Even though my inventory is getting kind of full though. Let's explore. So I believe I went down south. Let's go up north. Oh, I'm being blocked.
The Tower of Ishal is off limits. The men stationed inside are securing it now. I think they used it once to watch for wilders coming out of the forest. By orders of Tairn Loghain, the tower is being secured by his men to be used during battle. I'm told they discovered some lower chambers, and they don't know how far down they go, so for now, everyone's to stay out. I didn't see anything like that when I was there, but who knows? Goes back to the time of the Tevinter Imperium. Dwarven make. That's probably why it's still standing. Make us speed your steps.
Ooh, a little bit of lore. Could I leave? No.
Today, 2 units of men arrived every hour, and they expect to double that tomorrow. Still, the Tairn worries that may not be enough.
Call it the Rohirrim problem. Rohirrim,
I shall do it.
if I'm pronouncing it right. Look, it's already done. Alright, time to cross the threshold. And from what I'm understanding, I'm gonna have to do the same for Dragon Age 2.
You must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought.
Oh, shush.
This place hasn't seen such bustle in centuries.
No, let's talk.
Major. Need a hand getting anywhere? Not far. It's straight ahead, just past the royal encampment. Most of your fellas are in the valley with the army. but the recruits seem to be staying up here for now. Try heading north. I think he was sent with a message to the mages. Used to be a fortress long time ago, so I understand. Back in the days when the Wilders used to invade the lowlands. You were just on the eastern side of the ruin. The Tower of Ishal is there, but Tairn Logain's closed it off until the battle. This side is the King's camp. We've got the Grey Wardens here, the Circle of Magi, the Chantry. You can't swing a dead cat without hitting somebody important. A few mages, yes. They even brought those creepy quiet fellows, the Tranquil. Gives me the shivers when they talk, all cold and even. They're to the north of here, bunched up with a herd of Templars glaring at them. Can't miss it. This is Ferelden, isn't it? The king has his kennels on the west side of camp. Stinks from all the hounds.
I can
These aren't
imagine.
cute puppies, though. Some of those dogs bite the darkspawn and get too much of that blood in them. It's like poison. Slow, painful death. Terrible. Quartermaster, he's just a bit to the northwest. Probably in his tent. He and Tairn Logain are on the southwest side of the camp. The king likes to spend time with his soldiers, though. Sometimes even without his bodyguards. Drives Tairn Logain wild, that does. Go on, then. Good luck to you, then.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, I did not do this much exploration when I first played this game. At least not of this area. Okay, so Alistair should be up here. Let me see where the story part is. I think that's right there. Okay, so as long as I avoid that, I should be good to talk to everybody.
I'm sorry, but the mages must not be interrupted. Their spirits are in the Fade. Is it? As a mage, you would know more of such matters than I do. Regardless, they are not to be disturbed. Not even by Grey Wardens. The mages must not be interrupted. Their spirits are in the Fade. I am not privy to such knowledge, and, I suspect, neither are you. Regardless, they are not to be disturbed. Not even by Grey Wardens. The mages must not be interrupted. Their spirits are in the Fade. Perhaps they're scouting for Darkspawn. I don't know, and don't ask. Regardless, they are not to be disturbed. Not even by Grey Wardens.
I'm not even a Grey Warden yet. I'm not. Anyway.
I'm sorry, but the mages must not be interrupted.
Hail to you.
This does show that Duncan was informing everybody in my presence. That's for sure.
Must not be interrupted.
Oh, okay. They was not
Their
playing
spirits
about
are in the
that.
Fade.
Okay, so I can't go up there or through there, but maybe I can go through a different way.
What do we have here? I heard the new Grey Warden recruit was from the Circle. I don't believe we've met, but I've certainly heard a lot about your talent. My name is Wynne, and I congratulate you on your harrowing, marvelous work. The Fade is a dangerous place. I thought the same. It's good you can admit that. So, a Grey Warden, fighting alongside the King. Not too shabby for someone just out of apprenticeship. The King must always seem confident. His behavior affects the troops' morale. He does seem to find his enthusiasm easily, though. Reminds me of a puppy. And I say that with both respect and affection. He is a fine man. To defeat the Darkspawn, we have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp. Some. Do you? Do you know about the connection between them and the Fade, for example? They do not live there, nor would any sane mage trespass as deeply into that realm as the Black City, which lies at its heart. Some say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the Earth, where they became the first Darkspawn. At least that's what the Chant of Light says. It may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering. Or it may be true. It is as good an explanation as any for now. Yes, occasionally it's wise to contemplate one's actions. But I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
We stand here in this hour, good folk of Pharrell, and we
That course of action is inadvisable. Welcome, young man. Yes, and you are a mage of the Circle. You must be familiar with the Tranquil who serve there. I create and oversee the enchantment of weapons and armor for the King's forces here at Ostagar. It is a time-consuming process, but invaluable. Enchantment provides the Circle its wealth. Certainly we would not get by on charity.
Certainly.
It is the practice of folding magical lyrium into items first practiced by the dwarves. The Tranquil have learned their runes, and we use them to apply a variety of magical effects. We create the glow lights, as well as the magic staff, or the flaming blade. The irony, perhaps, is that it is our very disconnection to our former talents that allows the Tranquil to work with lyrium so. A true mage could not. Runes exist that hold the power of the elements that increase strength or swiftness. Almost any spell can be given permanency, given enough skill and lyrium. Naturally, the greater the power required, the more expensive the rune will become to create. True power comes with a price, as we know only too well. Goodbye.
Hail to you.
Oh, when they say don't disturb the mages, then they were saying they were serious about that mess. Come on, there we go. You need to strategize. Where? Okay, I'm right here. Alistair.
So, any last wishes I can help fulfill before you head into battle? Life is fleeting, you know. That pretty face could be decorating some darkspawn spear this time tomorrow.
Have you seen an elf running about? Young woman, red hair, carrying a suit of chain. Oh, well, I'd like to know where she went, that's what. No, pardon my manners. My troubles are no concern of yours, I'm sure. I'm the quartermaster. Did you come for supplies? Arms and armor, for the most part. It's for the King's men, but you Grey Wardens can buy what you need for a modest price. I also have some goods on the side I can provide. Strictly off the record, of course. To keep morale up, you understand. So long as you keep it quiet.
Oh, you got some. How much gold do I have? I don't even have a single piece in terms of 71. I can't get nothing. Ooh. At this point, they're just teasing us. But I don't think there's anything I want anyway. Yay for DLC equipment, I guess. Oh, some of it I would like. I know there's a trick to getting a lot of gold, and it was easier on like Xbox and what on controller and whatnot, but let me check real quick. So let me see if I were to These are gifts, right? Or let's say I sell this, right? And then I buy. No difference. I don't have any selling bonuses yet. It's not. It's basically not the time right
Shall
now.
I take that quiet glare as a no? Oh, well, too bad.
How do you do?
Well, you're not what I thought you'd be. The name's Davith. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they'd cooked this ritual up just for our benefit.
I'll recruit.
I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds. We're right on the northern edge of the Kakari Wilds here, miles and miles of savage country. My home village isn't far, and I grew up on tales about the wilds. Even been in there a few times. Scary place. Sounds like some kind of test. Maybe we'll hunt us a souvenir or two. It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch.
It makes no
I guess we'll have
sense.
to wait and see. Like we have a choice. I've got nowhere else to go after what Duncan saved me from. Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
She's looking like, okay.
How do you do?
Let's go speak to my future best friend, Alistair. Provided I don't find another conversation starter. It actually makes no sense. It's like we're surrounded, or we're like right on the edge of the Darkspawn threat. Why would they send us over there to get killed by, potentially killed by
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together. It's like a party. We could all stand in a circle and hold hands. That would give the Darkspawn something to think about. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage? And here I thought I'd been yelled at by every mage in camp. Wait, I do know who you are. You're Duncan's new recruit from the Circle of Magi. I should have recognized you right away. I apologize. Did Duncan mention me? Nothing bad, I hope. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining. Right, that was the name. So I'm curious. Have you ever actually encountered Darkspawn before?
No.
When I fought my first one, I wasn't prepared for how monstrous it was. I can't say I'm looking forward to encountering another. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started. With the mage, the Circle is here at the King's request, and the Chantry doesn't like that one bit. They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are, which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar. I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger, and the mage picked right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same speech.
I can imagine.
Davith and Sir Jory are here in the camp. Have you met them? Right, that cut purse Duncan conscripted. Not sure what Duncan sees in him, to be honest. Keep an eye
Stealth
out.
skills.
Maybe we'll see the other one, or I can track him down later. You do? Huh, that's a switch. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on. Yes? What about? Duncan is the leader of the Grey Wardens in Ferelden, which he would say doesn't mean much, as there aren't many of us here. Yet, beyond that, he's a good man, a good judge of character. I owe him a lot. What about you? What do you think of him? That sounds familiar. He's done the best he can with what little he has. And that includes me, I guess. You want to ask me about something else? Of course. You want the Chantry's version or the truth? The truth is, we don't really know. They come up from the ground, and that's as far as we've gotten. Yes, and it nearly wiped us out. When defeated, the Darkspawn flee back underground and seek out another old god to taint, thus bringing another blight. They've controlled the deep roads ever since they defeated the Dwarven kingdoms. Even if we invaded, we can only chase them so far.
Makes sense.
The old gods were dragons, so the stories say. Big ones. Intelligent, even. The Tevinter Empire had big statues of them. Each dragon had a name and a place in the cosmos. It's all very intricate. The archdemons may not be the old gods, but they're definitely dragons. The Grey Wardens killed so many Darkspawn by the end of the last Blight. People decided they were gone for good.
I wish they were gone for good.
We haven't seen it yet. People are beginning to think this is just an unusually large Darkspawn raid without an archdemon to unify them. But seriously, the archdemon could be in the wilds or underground. It could be hiding. Just because it hasn't shown itself doesn't mean it isn't out there.
Right.
Of course. We chop off the snake's head. It's the only way. According to texts, the most famous Grey Warden leader, Garahel, killed the archdemon Underal in personal combat at the Battle of Aesley to end the last Blight. Without the archdemon to command them, the Darkspawn flee back underground. The Grey Wardens keep watch. We feel the Darkspawn when they come. You'll understand after the joining, if you... well, you'll understand. Not to mention, people start to notice when Darkspawn pour out the wild
that too.
and taint everything around them. Just a guess. Thousands?
Excuse
Tens
me.
of thousands? They've had centuries to build up their numbers. You want to ask me about something else? So I imagine. What would you like to know?
You are very talkative.
Well, let's see. Surely you've heard of Weishaupt Fortress? The great eyrie carved into the White Cliffs far off in the Anderfels? That's where the Grey Wardens once kept their griffins. The griffins died out, however, and our numbers have dwindled since the last Blight. There's only a handful left in Ferelden. few more in other nations. The others are camped with the king's soldiers in the valley. The king's given us a position of honor at the vanguard, despite our small numbers. I think Kalen is actually excited to ride into battle with us. Maybe he thinks that's what his father would have done.
Probably grew up on legends about the Grey Wardens.
King Marek, Kalen's father, reaffirmed the power the Grey Wardens were given during the Blights. In practice, we can't conscript too often without hurting our cause. We were exiled from Ferelden once. Best not to let that happen again. The Grey Wardens are warriors without equal. Darkspawn threatened to destroy the world 4 times over. Each time, the Grey Wardens led mankind to victory. Nobody knows more about Darkspawn, and nobody's better equipped to deal with them. You'll see. Trust me. I don't know if I'd go that far. Duncan says the Grey Wardens do whatever is necessary to protect mankind from Darkspawn. That means some pretty extreme things. Whatever it takes to bring victory. You want to ask me about something else?
So we've done the Blight. Okay.
I wish I could tell you more. Maybe ask me again after Duncan speaks to you about it. You want to ask me about something else? The one tomorrow. I'll tell you. It's Tern Loghain we should be looking to win it, not the king. Kalen just wants his place in history. The Tern is planning the strategy. That's my opinion, anyway. I guess I should be thankful the king favors us Grey Wardens. But I know who's keeping the lid on the pot. If we don't break the horde here, Duncan says it will spread until it engulfs all of Ferelden. Then it will take an alliance of nations to fight it, which would be bad. Neither the king nor the Tern really seems to believe this is a real blight, however. I'm sure Tern Loghain has the battle planned to the last detail. Still, no blight has ever been defeated with so little cost. We're at the edge of the Korkari Wilds, the eye of the Blight Storm, right where the Horde will be coming. Ostagar itself is an excellent defensive position. The Wilders were pushed back from here time and again in ancient days. You know, that's a good question. The other Grey Wardens are riding into battle with the King. I don't know if you'll be with them. You want to ask me about something else? Of course. You want to ask me about something else? So I imagine. What would you like to know? You want to ask me about something else? Then let's get a move on, shall we?
It's a whole lot of lore.
I'm sorry, but there's so much to do before the battle. I must attend to my duties or I'll get the
Very well.
switch.
Oh, Alistair, if only you knew.
the name of Andraste, I bless you today. May you find favor in the Maker's eyes. So let it be. Ah, I suspect you are one of the new Grey Wardens. Will you accept the Maker's blessing? Then I bless you, Grey Warden, in the name of Andraste and the Maker above. May the chant of light carry your name to the ears of our Lord.
Yes? Then let's get a move on, shall we?
Tell me more about yourself.
Yes? As I said, I was trained as a Templar before Duncan recruited me about 6 months ago. The Chantry raised me. And becoming a Templar was a decision made for me a long time ago. Duncan saw I wasn't happy, and figured my training against mages could double for fighting Darkspawn. Now, here I stand, a proud Grey Warden. The Grand Cleric wouldn't have let me go if Duncan never forced the issue. I'll always be grateful to him. I spent years in that Chantry, hopelessly resigned to my fate. Duncan was the first person who cared what I wanted. He risked a lot of trouble with the Grand Cleric to help me. Or maybe he just happens to be a good man. It just wasn't for me. I believe in the Maker well enough, but I never wanted to devote my life to the Chantry. What about? Then let's get a move on, shall we?
He calls.
You may not want to remain here long, Warden. Most of these men have been tainted by the Darkspawn blood.
Granted, this is on a 1080, so right, that's locked. That's not gonna do anything.
Sorry, the main army camp is off limits for you right now. Sorry, the main army camp is off limits for you right now.
Hail to you.
Hail to you. At least someone got some manners. Huh, I wonder what's going on with him. Can you tell me? Oh, it's like, keep quiet about it, huh? Okay. So it looks like I'm heading down south. Gotta find that other recruit.
Hail. You're one of Duncan's new recruits, correct? I can't let you through to the Korkari Wilds until he gives the word. Sorry, I have my orders.
Welcome to the King's camp, my lord.
We must see to
You
our
there,
hounds.
elf.
To an ash
What's your
warrior,
name?
a hound is as much a weapon as a blade.
It's Pink, sir.
Go tell Turnlogain that the war party's ready to begin scouting. We'll send word if we find anything amiss.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
If you have business with the Ash Warriors, I suggest you speak to our commander.
You say, where are we going everywhere but where we need to be? That's Duncan. Maybe?
Maker above, hear the prayers of your sons and daughters.
Hello? I'm sorry. Is there something you needed? You want to talk to me? I'm not in trouble, am I? Oh, that's a relief. I'm one of the King's servants, which means I run messages around and make deliveries all day long. If you fall behind, you get the switch from the quartermaster. Oh, I wish I were back at the palace. There are far more places to hide. I better go. If the quartermaster sees me chatting, he'll think I'm being lazy, and that'll be my hide. But it was nice talking to someone.
You approach the tent of Tairn Loghain. State your business. How can you not know of Loghain? He helped free Ferelden. He was the brains behind King Maric's armies and drove out those damned Orlesians. King Maric rewarded him by making him a Tairn. Can you imagine? A commoner became a high nobleman just like that. Without Loghain, you can bet the king wouldn't be winning against these Darkspawn. He's inside, but I don't think it's my place to discuss his activity. I suppose, as long as we talk quietly. He and the king have been arguing for days. The Tairn's known the king since he was swaddled, so they don't stand on ceremony. The Tairn speaks his mind, and the king yells right back. Personally, I think the king should do what Tairn Loghain tells him. Without the Tairn, we wouldn't be doing as well here as we are. I suppose you have a message for him. Hold on, then.
Yes, what is it? Oh, you're Duncan's new Grey Warden, I assume. His Majesty could not contain his excitement after your meeting. How could I not hear about you? Kaelin's fascination with the Wardens goes beyond the ordinary. Are you aware his father brought your order back to Ferelden? The Wardens are impressive, but not as relevant as Kaelin thinks. I hear you're from the Circle of Magi. First Enchanter spoke highly of you. A great achievement, for one so young. I don't suppose you'll be riding into the thick of battle with the rest of your fellows, will you? If Kaelin has his way, you will. Now I must return to my task. Pray that our king proves amenable to wisdom, if you're the praying sort. Then simply pray.
Now they want to sit there and rouse his bench. It's like, what do you mean?
Greetings. King Kaelin is not in his tent right now? I suppose I do, though he's spending most of his time with the Grey Wardens. He rides with them wherever they go, in fact. Tairn Loghain sees the king whenever he can and argues with him over coming battles, but the king just waves him off. The king wants to end the Blight with a single huge battle the bards will sing of for centuries. Do you think that's possible? That's how the Tairn feels. He'll do what the king wants in the end, though. The king thought it was funny that Tairn called him reckless, and they fought about the queen. To the Tairn's daughter, no less. He wasn't happy about something she did or the king did, I'm not sure. I probably shouldn't discuss it. As you wish.
See, this is why I invest in that one skill. What was it? There it is. That's why I invested in that. Once I get that, then I'll invest in the other stuff. I could invest in cunning. We'll see. Close that. What's going on with you and your... Can I even look at your skills? Oh, okay. It's probably already pre-invested for him. However, if this EXP thing works, it'll be pre-selected for me. That's usually how it works. What's with Kennel Master and then Duncan's Fire? Okay, so I probably want to go to the Kennel Master first. Can I find the other recruit though?
Soldiers of Ferelden, my sisters and gentle folk, We stand here on the eve of battle. Let us consider the evil before us. In their pride, the mages of the ancient Tevinter Imperium sought to open a portal into the heavenly Golden City itself. They tainted it with their sin, and they were cast back into our world as darkspawn. They are man's sins made flesh, an evil that spreads like an illness across.
I mean, I know the whole thing. Well, I don't say the whole thing, but
this isn't good. I hate to waste such a promising
the
member of the
revelations from the last 2 games. Anyway.
Are you the new warden? I could use some help. This is a Mabari, smart breed and strong. His owner died in the last battle, and the poor hound swallowed darkspawn blood. I have medicine that might help, but I need him muzzled first.
Nope, dogs and I don't get along. You do it if you're so eager. Just leave me out of it.
You're a Grey Warden, or soon will be. All wardens are immune to the darkspawn taint. The most you have to worry about is some tooth marks. Centuries ago, a mage bred them to be smart and understand what they're told. They can remember and carry out complex orders. Most valuable dogs in the world. Trouble is, they generally imprint to one master. Re-imprinting them is very difficult. But without the medicine, re-imprinting won't be an issue. Will you help? We can try, but first we need to muzzle and medicate him. Go in the pen and let him smell you. We'll know right away if he'll respond. Let's hope this works. I'd really hate to have to put him down. Well done. Now I can treat the dog properly, poor fella. Come to think of it, are you heading into the wilds anytime soon? There's a particular herb I could use to improve the dog's chances. It's a flower that grows in the swamps here, if I remember. If you happen across it, I could use it. It's very distinctive, all white, with a blood-red centre. It usually grows in dead wood that collects at the edge of ground pools. Should be plenty this time of year. If he doesn't get it, chances are he'll need to be put down. The wilds are off limits to non-soldiers, and I have many other hounds under my care. Good. In the meantime, I'll begin treating our poor friend.
Isn't this the one that prayed over me? Or is it a different one?
I do not have time to speak at present, thank you.
She's like, get out of my way. So looks like I am in fact going to the Kukari Wilds. Alright, let me do one little look around, then I'll go speak to Duncan. Alright, the Ash Warriors.
Welcome to the King's Camp, my lord.
Alright, so let's go ahead and speak with Duncan. There go Davith and...
Well met. Well, in for a silver, in for a crown, as my dear mum always used to say.
Let me see if the other recruit is somewhere. Did I ever do return to Ostergar? Anyway. Oh, right. I was trying to figure out the other. It's talking about all this other stuff. Ostergar. I want to see if the other recruit characters. I just want to see. I think he might be it. So I'm going to go ahead and all right, I'm gonna go ahead and just speak with them. Look at that fire, all blocky.
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
I apologize, Duncan. I'll go collect who we're missing. This is Sir Jory, a knight from Redcliffe.
How do you do?
And this, of course, is the recruit that Duncan said he was bringing.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin. You four will be heading into the Kokari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of Darkspawn blood, 1 for each recruit. For the joining itself, I'll explain more once you've returned. You weren't recruited out of charity. All 3 of you are skilled and resourceful. Alistair is the most junior member of our order and will accompany you as is tradition. Do not worry. I doubt you will need to go far into the wilds to find what you seek. Of course. You must work together to collect the components, however. It's as much a part of the joining as what comes after. There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can. It's possible the scrolls may have been destroyed or even stolen, though the seal's magic should have protected them. Only a Grey Warden can break such a seal.
I don't understand. Why leave such things in a ruin if they're so valuable?
It was assumed that we would someday return. A great many things were assumed that have not held true. Old treaties, if you're curious. Promises of support made to the Grey Wardens long ago. They were once considered only formalities. With so many having forgotten their commitments to us, I suspect it may be a good idea to have something to remind them with. No, but the effort must be made. I have every confidence you are up to the task. It will be an overgrown ruin by now, but the sealed chest should remain intact. Alistair will guide you to the area you need to search. Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
Alright, let me look this up, because I think this is the point of where I am now talking about. Not for the gold, but for the... There he is. I don't care. But do not get... Radio. Right, now they did talk about something else that I wasn't aware of. Here it is. Ah, can I do it now? See how early I can do it. Hold on. Had to deal with the a bot. Like lately, like since I've gotten back to like streaming and whatnot, I've been getting these bots trying to advertise view botting services. It's like, no. Absolutely not. If people don't want to watch my content, that's on me.
Huh. Someone finally comes and talks to the lone prisoner. I don't suppose you've come to sentence me. I don't suppose you have a bit of kindness in you. All I want is food and water. They haven't fed me since I was locked up and I'm starving. Just ask my guard for his. He's still got some dinner. I saw him put it in his coat.
We'll see.
Lucky dog. You Grey Wardens get to ride with the king while I'm left with the drudgery of guarding this deserter. They should have just hanged him. Put his head on a pike as an example. They say he was recruited before the war up in Dinnerham. Probably figured he'd never have to fight if he served the king, right? Why does anyone want to desert? Because he thinks he's going to die and he's a bloody coward, that's why. Either that or he's been listening to a bunch of hogwash about how the Darkspawn will drag you off and eat you. I can't just let him go, can I? The army will figure out what to do with him. Probably just waiting for someone important to make a decision. Then they'll hang him, I expect. And I can go and do something else. Don't expect it was an enlightening conversation. Did he now? Since nobody sends me nothing to feed him with, the only way we'll get that is if I give him mine. All right, all right. I guess the poor fella could stand to have one meal in his belly before he hangs. Don't know why you care. I had nothing to do with it, though. If anyone asks why he's burping, I'm gonna say it was you. Just so you know.
So? Brought me some food, have you? I'm so hungry I could faint dead away. Much obliged. You're a kind soul, you are. May Andraste herself rain blessings upon you. My belly thanks you. At least if I'm hanged, I'll have a little weight on me.
Yeah, I want it off. I want that earthy effect, not to get into battle.
Hail. I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
Wild creatures ahead. It shall be done. As you say.
Oh, that just confirmed friendly fire is possible. Ah. Gotta stumble in the dark, map-wise, to get everything. A letter?
Over here. Who is that? Grey Wardens?
Well, he's not half as dead as he looks, is he?
My scouting band was attacked by Darkspawn. They came out of the ground. Please help me. I've got to return to camp.
I have bandages in my pack.
Thank you. Oh, I've got to get out of here.
Did you hear? An entire patrol of seasoned men killed by Darkspawn.
Calm down, Sir Jory. We'll be fine if we're careful.
Those soldiers were careful, and they were still overwhelmed. How many Darkspawn can the four of us slay? A dozen? 100? There's an entire army in these forests.
There are Darkspawn about, but we're in no danger of walking into the bulk of the Horde.
How do you know? I'm not a coward, but this is foolish and reckless. We should go back. That's true.
Know this. All Grey Wardens can sense Darkspawn. Whatever their cunning, I guarantee they won't take us by surprise. That's why I'm here.
You see, Sir Knight, we might die, but we'll be warned about it first.
That is reassuring.
That doesn't mean I'm here to make this easy, however. So let's get a move on.
That's where those wolves were earlier. Must be the garrison. Anyway. Or the scouting party, whatever it was called just earlier. we just had our first.
Yes? I grew up in a village about a day's trip to the east. Little blot you wouldn't even find on a map. Haven't been back in years. I struck out for the city as soon as I could outrun my pa. I've been in Denerim for what, 6 years now? Never liked it much, but there's more purses there than anywhere else. I found them. I cut Duncan's purse while he was standing in a crowd. He grabs my wrist, but I squirm out and bolt. The old bugger can run, but the garrison caught me first. I'm a wanted man in Denerim, you see, so they were going to string me up right there. All right for an old bugger. He's faster than he looks, too. You heard the same speech I did. Blood and old treaties. Off we go into the wilds. Hey, I'm following you, aren't I?
Greetings. It is good to finally have a moment to speak with you. I hail from Redcliffe, but Duncan recruited me in Highever, a city off the northern coast. Have you traveled there? I was in Arlayman's retinue when he attended King Marek's funeral. It was in Highever that I met my Helena. I was smitten. She has the most beautiful eyes, my Helena. Now, for years, I found any excuse to return there. We married a year ago. Arlayman gave me leave to serve in Highever, but I was attempting to persuade Helena to come to Redcliffe with me, at least until I was recruited. Never. I will return to her once my duty is done and the Blight defeated. Last month, Duncan visited Highever, and the band held a tournament in his honor. I won the Grand Melee. It was hard to leave my wife. We married only a year ago, and she is heavy with child now. But Ferelden needs my blade, and I shall not falter. He has a seemingly impossible task, with a scarce handful of Grey Wardens, yet he does not complain or flinch from his duty. We need to find those documents and the Darkspawn blood. It should be interesting. Indeed.
Yes? You heard the same speech I did. Blood and old treaties. Off we go into the wilds. Hey, I'm following you, aren't I?
Let's get what we came for and head back to Duncan.
Well, we got one vial. Let's go down here first. Huh. Or let's go up here.
As you say.
That means it's nighttime, I think. I don't see anything here.
More of the fiends ahead. Shall be done.
Alright, and I think this is the point where I'm supposed to return, right? Supposed to go back. Any items on you? I don't know. But I feel like I need to start selling some stuff. I don't know. I think what I want to do is I'm going to just go ahead and explore the entire map and then I'll go back. I want to get a level up because I want full coercion before... well... Let's see. We'll explore the full map and then I'll... Right, any auto revive. Okay, good.
What now?
If you don't pull up that map. So there's an area east of here. There we go. That's how I should play it, top down. First. It's not what I really want. There we go, that's better. So that means that the ruins should be in the southeast then. Let me make sure there's no more entrances up north. Nope. Just some mountains.
The Mabari's stable for now, but not improving. Unless I get that herb I told you about, there's not much hope. It usually grows in dead wood that collects at the edge of ground pools. It's very distinctive. I hope you do. You probably won't survive without it.
I gotta see about that, where that's located, but first...
So you return from the wilds. Have you been successful? Did you find the archive?
No. But we haven't searched the entire area yet.
Then I suggest you get back out there. Good luck.
It still works for this. Alright, so cunning needs to be up right now.
So you return from the wild.
Let's see if it's
Have you been
repeatable.
successful? Then you'd best start soon. You don't want to be in the wilds when night falls.
Oh, I can't. That sucks. You used to be able to repeat it. That sucks. Well, there goes that plan. They seem to have fixed that that loophole. They have fixed that loophole. Wait, do I have to do it like this? Let me test something out. I just want to test something out. Cause look, I want to go up, 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 and up. Now let's test. Cause this ain't early version, so it may have been patched out. The version I'm playing with right now, it may have already been patched out, but let's test it.
So you return from the wilds. Have you been successful? Then you'd best start soon. You don't want to be in the wilds when night falls.
Nope. Oh well. Guess I'm playing the game the way it was intended, at least on this aspect. Great. That probably means the money exploits have been fixed too, probably. Oh well. Because I remember using the exploit on 360 back in the day. But not on PC, I guess. I don't think I use any exploits for Dragon Age 2. But I know Dragon Age 2 is like kind of like controversial. Hold on. Guess I'll add that on there. I need to read what these upgrades are. Or I just very stupidly pick them. I mean, they're just killing each other. And I am content in letting them. Oh.
Shall be done. Very well. Shall be done. I think we work well together.
So far, at least. There you are, because you was like literally invisible. Look at that blood pool. Trying to find a root for the flower for the pup. One in the outside is not saying anything.
Good, another down. Very well.
I think that's what I needed for the quest. The side quest with the pup. Could be wrong, but I'm going to assume. White with a blood red center.
Shall be done. Come, let us end this.
Don't say I didn't warn you! We are playing straight through! Right to the face!
No quarter shall be given.
Let's grab some glory!
There is no glory in bloodshed. Very well.
This is probably the cache.
It shall be done.
Alright, there's still the eastern portion, the southeast portion. But this is more likely what we're looking for. Oh my goodness, shoot! Fool. Trying to be aware of that fire spell. Woo. That's all. Just be smarter about it.
As you say.
Now what I want to do at least save that progress if I encounter another.
It is begun.
Thought I saw a sparkly. Now watch I count like a dragon or something. That's gonna graphics went and crashed on me. All that for nothing. So I'm definitely gonna have to save before I talk to Duncan then. Cause I gotta do all that mess anyway.
shall do it.
So this is what you don't get. This is what you get for not saving often, my kids. Oh well.
Well, well. What have we here? Are you a vulture, I wonder? A scavenger, poking amidst a corpse whose bones were long since cleaned? Or merely an intruder, come into these darkspawn-filled wilds of mine in search of easy prey? What say you, Scavenger or intruder? 'Tis a tower no longer. The wilds have obviously claimed this desiccated corpse. I have watched your progress for some time. Where do they go, I wondered? Why are they here? And now you disturb ashes none have touched for so long. Why is that?
Don't answer her. She looks chastened, and that means others may be nearby.
Oh, you fear barbarians will swoop down upon you.
Yes, swooping is bad.
She's a witch of the wild, she is. She'll turn us into toads.
Witch of the Wilds. Such idle fancies, those legends. Have you no minds of your own? You there, handsome lad. Tell me your name and I shall tell you mine. Let us be civilized. Now that is a proper civil greeting, even here in the wilds. You may call me Morrigan. Shall I guess your purpose? You sought something in that chest? Something that is here no longer?
Here no longer? You stole them, didn't you? You're some kind of sneaky witch thief.
How very eloquent. How does one steal from dead men?
Quite easily, it seems. Those documents are Grey Warden property, and I suggest you return them.
I will not, for 'twas not I who removed them. Invoke a name that means nothing here any longer if you wish. I am not threatened. 'Twas my mother, in fact. There is a sensible request. I like you.
I'd be careful. First it's, I like you, but then zap. Frog time.
She'll put us all in the pot, she will. Just you watch.
If the pot's warmer than this forest, it'd be a nice change.
Follow me then, if it pleases you. Greetings, Mother. I bring before you 4 Grey Wardens who...
I see them, girl. Much as I expected.
Are we supposed to believe you were expecting us?
You are required to do nothing, least of all believe. Shut one's eyes tight or open one's arms wide. Either way, one's a fool.
She's a witch, I tell you. We shouldn't be talking to her.
Quiet, Dareth. If she's really a witch, do you want to make her mad?
There is a smart lad. Sadly irrelevant to the larger scheme of things, but it is not I who decides. Believe what you will. And what of you? Do you possess a different viewpoint? Or do you believe as the others do? Oh, if you must protest so quickly, perhaps I need not ask. So much about you is uncertain, and yet I believe. Do I? What? It seems I do.
So this is a dreaded Witch of the Wilds.
Witch of the Wilds, huh? Morrigan must have told you that. She fancies such tales, though she would never admit it. Oh, how she dances under the moon.
They did not come to listen to your wild tales, Mother.
True, they came for their treaties, yes?
I don't mind sitting
And
down for
before
tea
you
and
begin
listening to
barking,
some
your precious seal wore off
wild
long ago.
tales.
I have protected these.
You... Oh, you protected them?
And why not? Take them to your Grey Wardens and tell them this Blight's threat is greater than they realize. Such manners. Always in the last place you look. Like stockings. Oh, do not mind me. You have what you came for.
Time for you to go, then.
Do not be ridiculous, girl. These are your guests.
Oh, very well. I will show you out of the woods.
Yes, please.
Follow me.
You said I was facing all those darkspawn and what was that? Wolf packs? All right.
The Mabari's stable for now, but not improving. Unless I get that herb I told you about, there's not much hope. Let me see. Yeah, that's exactly it. Wonderful. Give me a moment and I'll make this into an ointment. He looks better already. I'm sure he'd thank you himself if he could. A day, maybe two. There's enough ointment for him to make a full recovery. Why not come back after the battle? Perhaps we can see about imprinting him on you. Maybe. It's likely he understands you're responsible for curing him. Mabari are at least as smart as your average tax collector. Come back after the battle and just... well, take another look.
Okay. This is the part that upset me, because I gotta do this all over again, basically.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps? So long as you keep it quiet.
That means I gotta go through and do all this selling again. Oh well. No, sell. Ah! If I'm remembering everything right, oh my, so I already got stronger daggers if for a reason I need them. That I don't mind selling. Alright, sell the crossbows. Anything that's got anything to do with bows, sell it. That's basically what it comes down to. Alright, because I know you got something stronger. Right. And then I can sell these. These are like absolutely nuts. Yeah, it needs to go back in the study. Tell me some ring of study. You need to study yourself. Alright. I know I bought the plans and the recipes. That I remember. Gonna buy that. And then, oh, right, you. I know I need more strength and stuff, but I'm gonna put some into your health, like last time. Health and strength. Next, let's add that. And then play. Get this mess under control. I do need some bindings. Let's get that going. And then I need something for his hands. That being said, let's move on to Alexander. And then with his weapons, I think I had him with this earlier. What about the fatigue? So nothing on the fatigue. Two-handed, that's why he didn't have a shield. That makes sense. Ooh. Now that's tempting. Right, and then I had to get his right side put together. Oh, I had to do it for me too. I didn't think about that. I got rid of this for something else. I think it was the War Mage, blah blah blah. I need to get some gloves for my main character, but first, let's get you situated. Forgot exactly. Hold on. Armor penetration. Okay. I think I had you with the Guildmaster belt. And it's something to do with the wolf. There we go. Pouch of ashes. Right.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps? So long as you keep it quiet.
Let's see if we got anything for me on that front. Oh, I'm over here looking over here. I was letting you look over here. Alright, this is the stuff that I pretty much like sold. Okay, do I want any fade? To dodge attacks. Okay, let's do the regular stuff first.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps?
Let's see what you have.
Let me know what you'd like.
And then let's highlight everything. Nothing there. And then this would be like for more Alistair type things, right? Remember, I was buying this stuff. Like absolutely yes. Let's go ahead and do it. Get the healing stuff, that's for sure. I don't need that. Let's hit the cancel on that. Alright, plans that I was buying. No agents. I know I'm buying like elf fruits and stuff, but I sold something else because I'm kind of low for everything else that I wanted. Alright, so that's all gone. What am I looking for again? Oh yeah, something for the hands. At this point, anything would do. And that'll be for me. And then let's move on to Alistair. So for helmets, what do I want to do with you? Helmet or studded helmet? So 1.4. So that's what I want. I believe, if I am correct. What about his gloves? He has split mail gloves. His boots. Ooh. Heard that little crack. Oh, felt it too. His armor. Chainmail. Alrighty. So I know I got some gloves for you. There you go. You're complete on that end. And then for Alexander, that's what he has equipped. Right, because it's giving him slightly more. And then we can sell some more stuff.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps? Let me know what you'd like.
And then let's sell some more stuff. And then, of course, that's for later on, of course. Had it all perfect last time, but that's on me. Oh, me and my foolishness.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps? So long as you keep it quiet.
Of course. I'm good on weapons. This is what I wanted from me. Or one of them. Here it is. Oh. Enchanter's footing. No. Fade Striders. No. I might just be straight up good on. It's technically a little better, but we'll see. If I don't really buy anything else, I may go after the well, no, I'll probably encounter them. Anyway, I forgo the mage's roads. Sold that stuff off. Right, because I was getting like this stuff. Alright. Soul Rock Bomb. Alright. Start getting some more of this stuff. I'm gonna sell it just because I don't have use for it right now. That's my basis of getting rid of it. I would like to get this injury kit. That's the only thing left that I really want. No, that's a lie. The delirium potion and the injury kit. You need to generate about 3, right? Oh boy. There's nothing really here that I have that's valuable. Well, there is that. Ooh, that's something else. I don't mind getting rid of that. And maybe I didn't get it last time and I just am now just realizing all that. I think I'm good. I've gotten what I can. And I've sold what I'm willing to sell. Cause I can put that on another, that pearl that can go on another character. I don't have a lot of them. Hold on. If I sell these wolf pelts, how much would I get for them? Only 22. I'm good. Alright, the pearl. And I need my lyriums. Why is it like that? Wait, what's going on? Why is it like that? Anyway, maybe because I bought it from him, and so the one I have is more. I don't know. That would defeat the purpose. Like, I'm gonna go sell a lyrium potion so I can get a lyrium potion. Doesn't make any sense. I think I'm good though. What I may do is just take all their stuff and sell it. What am I seeing? Okay, let's stop.
Hello
Okay,
again.
there we go.
Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps? So long as you keep it quiet. I can definitely get that lyrium potion now. Just checking the stats. I just want to swap anything.
And this is what they all, what the other ones had. What I really want, well, I can't get the injury, well, I can. I'm gonna go ahead and just get the Lyrium potion. And then call it a day. That seems to have fixed it. Every game has its quirks. I don't know why they have high texture detail if that's not something they've
from the wilds.
gotten the game
Have you
prep
been
for.
Successful?
Alright.
Good. I've had the Circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately.
I am not finna tell him about my future girlfriend. Even though I want to do one slight change from how I did it the first time all those years ago. Let's do this one.
I will not lie.
I am not gonna out Morrigan.
Price to become what we are. Fate may decree that you pay your price now rather than later.
Because Norrin Duncan, he's gonna like try to conscript her in an alt timeline. He's like, yeah, let me go get this like person that's like mastered like non-circle mage magics. Anyway,
if only such secrecy were unnecessary and all understood the necessity of such sacrifice. Sadly, that will never be so.
Oh, even the fire's fixed.
I'm anxious to see this joining now.
I agree. Let's have it done.
Then let us begin. Alistair, take them to the old temple.
When was the last time that I had to fix the game by lowering the textures or quality, graphics quality? Oh my god, I think it was Dark Sector.
The more I hear about this joining, the less I like it.
Are you blubbering again?
Why all these damn tests? Have I not earned my place?
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe they're just trying to annoy you.
I only know that my wife is in Highover with a child on the way. If they had warned me, it just doesn't seem fair.
Would you have come if they'd warned you? Maybe that's why they don't. The Wardens do what they must, right?
Including sacrificing us?
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the Blight.
I'm gonna change it up.
You saw those Darkspawns tonight. Wouldn't you die to protect your pretty wife from them?
I am...
Maybe you'll die. Maybe we'll all die. If nobody stops the Darkspawn, we'll die for sure.
I've just never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
At last, we come to the joining. The Grey Wardens were founded during the First Blight, when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey
That little hiccup
Wardens
was my
drank
fault. I'm
the
trying to
blood and mastered their taint.
move the window.
Going to drink the blood of those creatures.
Now I would be like kind of weirded out
the
that
first
too.
Grey Wardens did before us, as we did before you. This is the source of our power and our victory.
Those who survive the joining become immune to the taint. We can sense it in the Darkspawn and use it to slay the Archdemon.
Alright, there we go.
Not all who drink the blood will survive, and those who do are forever changed. This is why the joining is a secret. It is the price we pay. We speak only a few words prior to the joining, but these words have been said since the first. Alistair, if you would.
Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand vigilant.
That was Ninja Blade like that too? They had to lower the quality anyway.
And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten. And that one day, we shall join you.
Davith, step forward.
But I'm not too upset. I'm glad this is early enough in the game that, get those little bugs knocked out.
Make breath.
I am sorry, Davith. Step forward, Jory.
But I have a wife, a child. Had I known...
There is no turning back.
I love how everybody in this game is
You
like
ask too
ripped
much.
and all that.
There is
Kinda
no glory
hilarious.
in this.
I am sorry. But the joining is not yet complete. You are called upon to submit yourself to the taint for the greater good.
Here we go, moment of truth.
From this moment forth, you are a Grey Warden.
There we go. Woo! Texture issues. Not happy about the nightmare, but
welcome.
2 more deaths. In my joining, only one of us died, but it was horrible. I'm glad at least one of you made it through.
How do you feel? Such is what it takes to be a Grey Warden.
Did you have dreams? I had terrible dreams after my joining.
Such dreams come when you begin to sense the Darkspawn, as we all do. That and many other things can be explained in the months to come.
Before I forget, there is one last part to your joining. We take some of that blood and put it in a pendant. Something to remind us of those who didn't make it this far.
Take some time. When you're ready, I'd like you to accompany me to a meeting with the King. The King is discussing strategy for the upcoming battle. I am not sure why he has requested your presence. The meeting is to the west, down the stairs. Please attend as soon as you're able.
the game actually does look better. Okay, I see they'll fix that old flickering issue. Oh me.
We can speak more after the meeting with the King.
If the King wants to see you and Duncan, you probably shouldn't keep him waiting. He might get mad, start crying. You'll feel bad.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps? Let me know what you'd like.
From what I'm hearing, like some things are supposed to like or maybe I just did it wrong. Like something about him getting a restock. I don't need that. But it's fine for now. Alrighty. Oh, I got a level up from that. Actually, go back. Okay, so I have the cunning that I need. So it's time to invest in something else. Let's put a little in Constitution. I do remember having some of these spells, but we'll see in the future. Right, I do remember having that when I played last time. Okay. Put that over here. Because I don't really like the whole I could damage my allies with that type deal. And let's make some rearrangements real quick. The lyrium. So what do I have? I have a lyrium potion and a lesser lyrium. Let's put that together. I don't know why that's even on my list of things, but okay. And then that's any other. Okay, yeah. And then let's put a lesser injury kit there. I'm like, why would herbalism be...
Back again? Don't the Grey Wardens need you? Off you go. I have preparations to make for the battle, and I won't...
Yeah, now I'm over here now. What now? Huh? Oh, okay. Well, I figured out how to pause it. Oh yeah, and there's something else that I needed to do? Next. Oh, I had another upgrade. I don't know if I ever... I did have Tempest. I remember that. Key required.
My belly thanks you. At least if I'm hanged, I'll have a little weight on me.
Don't excite yourself so.
As I said, come back after the battle's done. It's bound to be...
Alright, I gotta go to the King's camp. Okay. Going in the wrong direction. Right. Probably want to get rid of that.
I understand your joining is complete. You are blessed by the Maker.
Okay. That's some blessing,
Sorry, Grey
alright.
Warden, but Duncan informed us that you're not to enter the main army camp for now.
Wait, where am I? If you don't open up this map, I know something. I don't know what, but I know something. Oh, I probably gotta go back to them and say I'm ready for the meeting. I mean, I guess it's a way to like turn in your quest or whatever. Like, go ahead and get your duties done and through. There we go.
Loghain, my decision is final. I will stand by the Grey Wardens in this assault.
You risk too much, Kalen. The Darkspawn Horde is too dangerous for you to be playing hero on the front lines.
If that's the case, perhaps we should wait for the Orlesian forces to join us after all.
I must repeat my protest to your fool notion that we need the Orlesians to defend ourselves.
It is not a fool notion. Our arguments with the Orlesians are a thing of the past, and you will remember who is king.
How fortunate Marek did not live to see his son ready to hand Ferelden over to those who enslaved us for a century.
Then our current forces will have to suffice, won't they? Duncan, are your men ready for battle?
They are, Your Majesty.
And this is the recruit I met earlier on the road? I understand congratulations are in order. Oh, but you are. Every Grey Warden is needed now more than ever.
Your fascination with glory and legends will be your undoing, Kalen. We must attend to reality.
Fine. Speak your strategy. The Grey Wardens and I draw the Darkspawn into charging our lines, and then?
You will alert the tower to light the beacon, signaling my men to charge from
To flank
cover.
the Darkspawn, I remember. This is the Tower of Ishal in the ruins, yes? Well, who shall light this beacon?
I have a few men stationed there. It's not a dangerous task, but it is vital.
Then we should send our best. Send Alistair and the new Grey Warden to make sure it's done.
We need the beacon. Without it, Loghain's men won't know when to charge.
You see? Glory for everyone.
You rely on these Grey Wardens too much. Is that truly wise?
Enough of your conspiracy theories, Loghain. Grey Wardens battle the Blight no matter where they're from.
Your Majesty, you should consider the possibility of the Archdemon appearing.
There have been no signs of any dragons in the wilds.
Isn't that what your men are here for, Duncan?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, the tower and its beacon are unnecessary. The
We
circle
will
of
not
Magi...
trust any lives to your spells, Mage. Save them for the Darkspawn.
Enough! This plan will suffice. The Grey Wardens will light the beacon.
A barrel
Thank you,
of
Loghain.
crabs.
I cannot wait for that glorious moment. The Grey Wardens battle beside the King of Ferelden to stem the tide of evil.
Yes, Kalen. A glorious moment for us all.
You heard the plan. You and Alistair will go to the Tower of Ishal and ensure the beacon is lit.
What? I won't be in the battle.
This is by the King's personal request, Alistair. If the beacon is not lit, Tern Loghain's men won't know when to charge.
So he needs 2 Grey Wardens standing up there holding the torch, just in case, right?
The tower is on the other side of the gorge from the King's camp, the way we came when we arrived. You'll need to cross the gorge and head through the gate and up to the tower entrance. From the top, you'll overlook the entire valley. I will be fighting beside the King with the rest of the Grey Wardens. Again, at his request. We will signal you when the time is right. Alistair will know what to look for.
We soil our drawers, that's what.
If it does, leave it to us. I want no heroics from either of you. Stay with the Terran's men and guard the tower. If you are needed, we will send word. The battle is about to begin. Once I leave, move quickly. You'll have less than an hour. Of course, even the best laid plans go awry. So do what you must. I trust you both.
Just not enough to actually fight with the rest of you.
There will be plenty of battles, Alistair. Be patient. Then I must join the others. From here, you two are on your own. Remember, you are both Grey Wardens. I expect you to be worthy of that title.
Duncan, may the Maker watch over you.
May he watch over us all.
How do you know that he's a he? All right, there we go.
The plan will work, Your Majesty.
Of course it will. The blight ends here.
Poor doggies.
For Ferelden!
Let's cross the bridge and get to the Tower of Ishal.
Yes, let's. It actually does look a lot better with the texture level up. We don't, come on.
Help me, they're everywhere. You're Grey Wardens, aren't you? The tower, it's been taken.
What are you talking about, man? Taken how?
The Darkspawn came up through the lower chambers. They're everywhere. Most of our men are dead.
Then we have to get to the beacon and light it ourselves.
Oh, when I see that action I was so itching about.
Very well. Careful!
Right, man.
Don't be a fool! Now we do battle.
Alistair, what are you doing?
As you say.
These other people over here doing your work. Ugh. Alistair, you should be ashamed. Anyway. Ah, there we go. So I make sure I get all my items.
Order shall be given. It shall be done.
Go up here just in case I'm missing something. Then we can progress. Darkspawn and Tower's like, okay, what is he doing exactly right now? Ah. Oh well. Traps.
As you say. I shall do it.
That seems to be in that same vein. Uh-huh. There we go. This game needs like auto targeting or auto lock.
It has begun. The Darkspawn have sent us. Let us end this. Very well. We must fight. Let us do it quickly. Shall be done.
I don't have any lock picking, and it's probably I need to invest in dexterity to make use of it. But anyway, let's check this map. Nothing there. Alright, let's hit up a level. I wonder how your leveling is going. Okay. I'm gonna save some progress.
What are these Darkspawn doing ahead of the rest of the Horde? There wasn't supposed to be any resistance here. Hey, you're right. I guess there is a silver lining here if you think about it. At any rate, we need to hurry. We need to get up to the top of the tower and light the signal fire in time. Terran Logain will be waiting for the signal.
Right, I'm gonna do my own save, if you don't mind. Considering where you dropped me off last time. Ugh.
Very well.
Locked, so I won't be able to do it. What about you? It's like just my luck, they have the skill, and I'm just
We need
over
to
here.
get to the beacon. The king needs Logain to charge.
That's going back down. You say that, but they did like ambush you, you know, from underground. So they have some concept of tactics. And that's the point of the archdemons. Like he's able to like, he or she is able to like get them like think on how they want to do this stuff in a successful manner. Oh, it's locked. Right.
It has begun. Very well.
Save often, my peoples.
Loghain better be ready to charge as soon as we light the signal. The king is depending on us.
And then they had time to set all this up too.
More fiends ahead. It shall be done. A bit more time. I shall do it.
shall do it. It has begun.
I just want to bring it to 20. I'm sorry, peoples. Now for you always need some constitution. Let's bring up the 12 and let's go with that. Oh, I could have taught him. Okay.
As you say.
Whew. That looks openable, and it was. Go ahead and get rid of that. It means I'm probably gonna fight some foes beyond here. Yep. Save progress. Let's delete this. And then let's save this. happen.
By the Maker! No! It's a fine thing we've done. Work well together.
Thank you, but you gotta pay your taxes. Sorry. Or my fees in this case. Thank you.
The beacon is over here. We've surely missed the signal. Let's light it quickly before it's too late.
It has begun.
Sound the retreat.
But what about the king? Should we not...
Do as I command.
Pull out! All of you, let's move!
Ah, your eyes finally open. Mother shall be pleased.
You were injured, and then Mother rescued you. Do you not remember? The man who was to respond to your signal quit the field. The Darkspawn won your battle. Those he abandoned were massacred. Your friend, he is not taking it well.
Alistair.
The suspicious dim-witted one who was with you before. Yes. He is outside by the fire. Mother asked to see you when you awoke. I do not mind. Take your time. We are safe for the moment. Mother's magic keeps the Darkspawn away. Once you leave, 'tis uncertain what will happen. The Horde has moved on, so you might avoid it. She turned into a giant bird and plucked the two of you from atop the tower, one in each talon. If you do not believe that tale, then I suggest you ask Mother yourself. She may even tell you. I wonder at that myself, but she tells me nothing. Perhaps you were the only ones she could reach. I would have rescued your king. A king would be worth a much higher ransom than you. What a sensible attitude. Mother is seldom sensible, however. Only stragglers that are long gone. You would not want to see what is happening in that valley now. Are you sure you want me to describe it? I had a good view of the battlefield. 'Tis a grisly scene. There are bodies everywhere, and Darkspawn swarm them, feeding, I think. They also look for survivors and drag them back down beneath the ground. I cannot say why. If you are willing to run into the midst of the Horde, perhaps. I do not know who this Loghain even is. Perhaps ask Mother of it. I agree. 'Tis time you speak with Mother, then be on your way.
Oop, had to get my bearings on how to move. Locked, of course. Want to talk some more?
You must speak to Mother, then be gone. You have an army of Darkspawn to avoid, and 'twould be best to get an early start. Yes, but I expect you shall be fine. The Darkspawn did nothing Mother could not heal. You were welcome. Though Mother did most of the work, I am no healer. I do not know. She rarely tells me her plans. I will stay and make something to eat.
See, here is your fellow Grey Warden. You worry too much, young man.
You're alive. I thought you were dead for sure. Duncan's dead. The Grey Wardens. Even the King. They're all dead. Oh, this doesn't seem real. If it weren't for Morrigan's mother, we'd be dead on top of that tower.
Do not talk about me as if I am not present, lad.
I didn't mean... But what do we call you? You've never told us your name?
Names are pretty, but useless. The chastened folk call me Flemeth. I suppose it will do.
The Flemeth? From the legends? Daveth was right. You're the Witch of the Wilds, aren't you?
And what does that mean? I know a bit of magic, and it has served you both well, has it not? If you know what is good for you, I suppose you should. All that I wish you to do is what you are meant to do. It has always been the Grey Warden's duty to unite the lands against the Blight. Or did that change when I wasn't looking?
That doesn't make any sense. Why would he do it?
Now that is a good question. Men's hearts hold shadows darker than any tainted creature. Perhaps he believes the Blight is an army he can outmaneuver. Perhaps he does not see that the evil behind it is the true threat.
The archdemon.
It is said that long ago, the Maker sent the old gods of the ancient Tevinter Imperium to slumber in prisons deep beneath the surface. An archdemon is an old god awakened and tainted by darkspawn. Believe that or not, history says it's a fearsome and immortal thing, and only fools ignore history. Me, I am just an old woman who lives in the wilds. I know nothing of blights and darkspawn.
Well, whatever Loghain's insanity, he obviously thinks the Darkspawn are a minor threat. We must warn everyone this isn't the case.
And who will believe you? Unless you think to convince this Loghain of his mistake.
He just betrayed his own king. If Al-Eamon knew what he did at Ostagar, he would be the first to call for his execution. I suppose. Al-Eamon wasn't at Ostagar. He still has all his men. And he was Kaelin's uncle. I know him. He's a good man, respected in the Landsmeet. Of course, we could go to Redcliffe and appeal to him for help. The Jarl would never do what Tair Loghain did. I know him too well. I still don't know if Al-Eamon's help would be enough. He can't defeat the Darkspawn horde by himself. Of course! The treaties! Grey Wardens can demand aid from dwarves, elves, mages, and other places. They're obligated to help us during a blight.
I may be old, but dwarves, elves, mages, this Al-Eamon, and who knows what else. This sounds like an army to me.
So can we do this? Go to Redcliffe and these other places and build an army?
So you are set then, ready to be Grey Wardens. No, thank you. You are the Grey Wardens here, not I. Now, before you go, there is yet one more thing I can offer you.
The stew is bubbling, Mother dear. Shall we have 2 guests for the eve, or none?
The Grey Wardens are leaving shortly, girl. And you will be joining them.
Such a shame. What?
You heard me, girl. The last time I looked, you had ears.
Tell them.
Have I no say in this?
You have been itching to get out of the wilds for years. Here is your chance. As for you, Wardens, consider this repayment for your lives.
Not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but won't this add to our problems? Out of the wilds, she's an apostate.
If you do not wish help from us illegal mages, young man, perhaps I should have left you on that tower.
Point taken.
Mother, this is not how I wanted this. I'm not even ready.
You must be ready. Alone, these two must unite for Eldon against the Darkspawn. They need you, Morrigan. Without you, they will surely fail, and all will perish under the Blight. Even I
understand.
And you, Wardens, do you understand? I give you that which I value above all in this world. I do this because you must succeed.
Allow me to get my things, if you please. I am at your disposal, Grey Wardens. I suggest a village north of the wilds as our first destination.
'Tis not far, and you will find much you need there. Or, if you prefer, I shall simply be your silent guide. The choice is yours.
Haha, you will regret saying that.
Dear, sweet mother, you are so kind to cast me out like this. How fondly I shall remember this moment.
Well, I always said, if you want something done, do it yourself. Or hear about it for a decade or two afterwards.
Do you really want to take her along because her mother says so? I guess you're right. The Grey Wardens have always taken allies where they could find them.
I am so pleased to have your approval. I may have answers. Ask. 'Tis a small place of little consequence called Lothering. No more than a stop along your Imperial Highway where travelers purchase goods from local farms and smiths. I would go more often were it not for the town's chantry. It makes the village particularly intolerant and unpleasant for a stranger such as me.
A chantry? And they never in all this time thought that maybe you were a witch?
Of course they have. They even called out their Templars once. They found nothing. The real question is how we are going to get your friend past the Darkspawn, is it not?
That's true. We can sense the Darkspawn. Conversely, they can sense us. We should be able to sneak past smaller groups, but larger ones, or particularly intelligent Darkspawn, will always detect us.
Mother has given me something else for them to smell instead as we pass by. 'Tis important we head out of the wilds, however, not farther in. From time to time, I have been to the village I mentioned, watched its people, and pondered what curious beings they are. On occasion, I purchased goods from the village merchants. There I spoke with men a little. There they stared and knew me as an outsider. Mother wishes for me to expand the horizon of my experience beyond the wilds. Even she was not born here. I know a few spells, though I am nowhere near as powerful as Mother. I have also studied history and your Grey Warden treaties.
Can you cook?
I can cook, yes.
Right, my cooking will kill us. That's all I meant.
I also know at least 15 different poisons that grow right here in this marsh. Not that I would suggest 'tis at all related to cooking. 'Twas she who raised me, and thus I consider her my mother, born from her womb or not. 'Tis what you meant, yes? Mother was alone long before I came, and will be so long after I am dead. Such is her choice, though I suspect she would claim the choice was made for her. Farewell, Mother. Do not forget the stew on the fire. I would hate to return to a burned-down hut.
Bah! 'Tis far more likely you will return to see this entire area, along with my hut, swallowed up by the blight.
All I meant was...
Yes, I know. Do try to have fun, dear.
Alrighty. Oh, right. The whole necklace thing of a jigger. You are getting the pearl. And then... let's give you that. You need a belt. What shall it be? Controversial, I know. Till I can get her something better. This will be it for now. Do I have a lot of stuff to be selling soon?
And I expect each of you to supply these men. We must rebuild what was lost at Ostagar, and quickly. There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let them. We must defeat this Darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly and without hesitation.
Your lordship, if I might speak. You have declared yourself Queen Honora's regent, and claim we must unite under your banner for our own good. But what of the army lost at Ostagar? Your withdrawal was most fortuitous.
Everything I have done has been to secure Ferelden's independence. I have not shirked my duty to the throne, and neither will any of you!
The Banorn will not bow to you simply because you demand it.
Understand this. I will brook no threat to this nation from you or anyone.
Bantegan, please!
Your Majesty, your father risks civil war. If Eamon were here...
Bantegan, my father is doing what is best.
Did he also do what was best for your husband, Your Majesty?
Burn. Oh, found another survivor.
The Darkspawn has sensed us.
Another battle. I am your Run while you can.
I think he was out there looking for you. He's chosen you. Mabari are like that. They call it imprinting.
Does this mean we're going to have this mangy beast following us about now? Wonderful.
He's not mangy.
I shall do it. It shall be done.
Wake up, gentlemen. More travelers to attend to. I'd guess that fellow is the leader.
They don't look much like them others, you know. Maybe we should just let these ones pass.
Nonsense. Greetings, travelers.
Highwaymen, preying on those fleeing the Darkspawn, I suppose.
They are fools to get in our way. I say, teach them a lesson.
Now, is that any way to greet someone? A simple 10 silvers, and you're free to move on. Indeed, for the upkeep of the Imperial Highway. It's a bit of a mess, isn't it? Not much gets past you, I see.
It's not really a toll. We're just robbing you, see?
Do shut up. Even a Genlock would have understood that. Well, I can't say I'm pleased to hear that. We have rules, you know.
Right. We get to ransack your corpse then. Those are the rules. Did he say he's a Grey Warden? Them ones killed the king.
Traitors to Ferelden, I hear. Tern Loghain put quite a bounty on any who are found.
But aren't them Grey Wardens good? I mean, really good? Good enough to kill a king?
You have a point. Well, let's forget about the toll. We'll just leave you to your Darkspawn fighting, king-killing ways. You don't say.
They is really good, boss. Remember?
Well, yes. 20 silvers? That's all we've collected today. And just when we had things settled...
We must not exhaust our supplies.
They want to do that the thing anyway. We really gotta work on your constitution.
All right. We surrender. We're just trying to get by before the Darkspawn get us all. Yes, of course. We should have been more careful. I'm sorry. What, are you joking, right? I could never be a soldier. Yes, of course. The coins we collected are right here. Just over 100 silvers. The rest is in the chests we brought. I swear. Well, what could I tell you? We aren't even from these parts. Couple, maybe. A group of wounded ash warriors came by earlier. Got right out of their way. It's packed full. The band took his men north with Tern Loghain, so there's no one looking out for it except a few Templars at the Chantry. Well, I was just trying to feed my family, you know? Everyone's saying how the Grey Wardens betrayed the king during the Darkspawn fight. Got him and themselves killed. Tern Loghain pulled out just in time. First thing he's doing as regent is putting a bounty on Grey Wardens. Well, watching for folks fleeing from the south. Chasing from the wilds and farmholders, mostly. There aren't soldiers here anymore, so we help ourselves. We try not to hurt anyone too much. Well, then let me go! Bless you! The Darkspawn can have this place.
Okay, so what's in my bag? Ah, back to gold. Gold status. Alright, so when we return, we're going into the city and dealing with all the Lothering stuffs. Ah, right down there. So, see you all later.